What's happening, guys, and welcome to Train Simulator 2020. So today I'll just read this. Good morning, driver. Today you'll be running a semi-fast service from Brighton to London Victoria. You'll be making several stops along the way. Please make sure you don't miss any of them. So let's open the doors, let our passengers on. A couple of people got off there, but let's hop in the cab. I ain't had the game long, but the goal of this scenario is to have no penalties on our journey this morning. It is this morning, I'm sure you, it's 6:16, so it should take us about an hour. And we'll put on 12 coaches so I know that, get rid of that, so I know that we have 12 coaches on the train. Just a little reminder there for me. And I think we can go. Doors are closed. 25 miles an hour speed limit at the station, so let's just bump it up a bit so we can pull out. Don't want to take too long doing this. Reach up to about 22 and then sort of slow it down, coast along. You do get time penalties for speeding, but that's why I'm not speeding. You get time penalties for being late, and it all goes towards your score at the end of the scenario of how well you did, basically. So gold star, I think you have to get no time penalties or nothing, because I've done this before and I've managed to get penalties and I've only got like a silver star. I want a gold one. I want that gold star, man. Can't go up to 40 yet, even though we passed the marker, because we need to wait for the back of your train. There you go, there's a 40 marker now, so we can just speed up to 40. Might even hit 40, hit the next marker before we even reach 40. I'm gonna go a bit slower, because whoa, slow down a bit. Go slowly getting there, and where's the marker for 70? There you go, 75. Up to 100%, and now we're leaving Brighton. So I can relax a bit more now. I'll show you a few views of how long our train is and stuff. There's a few people on it, Let's say we'll be going to London, my home city. Good old London. So this is sort of stock. I've got no DLC or anything. I've just literally bought the game a few days ago and been playing around with it, enjoying it. I think it's a good little simulator if you like trains. I do like trains, funnily enough. I use them every day. I just think it's interesting. So different view from what I'm used to, and you're actually driving it. Proper realistic as well. Slow down a bit, because I don't want to speed. You can go like sort of points over 75, but you can't go 76, for instance. So you just get a speed penalty. There we go. We're sort of nicely chugging along now. I've got a 90 speed mile thing coming up soon, so we'll soon be able to go a little bit faster. But a goal of this one is to not get any penalties. And I've never done that before, so but I'm sort of comfortable enough now that I can do it. I think it's possible for me to do it now. I would like to do it, I haven't done it yet, but you also get penalties for, as I said, speeding, braking too hard before a station, being late for your sort of scheduled time slot. So we have to be at Hazocks. Our first stop is Hazocks, and we need to be there at 6:24. It is now 6:20, so we've got 4 minutes, and you know we're making good time on that side. Not too worried. Pump up speed. Let's go 39% throttle. I don't want to be late. You also get speeds like score penalties for braking too hard. So you want to brake gently as you're coming into a station and shit like that. Proper, man, it's proper. So now we've passed our 90-mile-an-hour mark and we can put the throttle up to 100% and hopefully hit 90 in this long old 12 carriage train. I think it'll be alright, I think we can do it. I think this goes about a ton, so 100, I'll say a ton. Right. Sorry, that's slang for 100 mile an hour where I'm from. Alright, so we're just coming into the tunnel. Make sure everyone gets out of our way. 89. Start bringing this throttle down a bit. 60. We're still climbing. 61. 90. I don't want to go too much. And I'll stop it about there. It's cut a bit close there, but thing is, with this, right, I could easily, I think, do it with no penalties, but I just cut it so fine with the speeds. I just like to hit it at max speed because I hate being late for like, I hate it when a train's late, so I try and make it as though like I'm gonna get there on time. Even if I manage to break the speed limit, I'm gonna get there. Which is a bit silly really, but so we're coming up to our first stop. I'm going to come off the throttle a bit, and I'm going to start braking about 0.7 of a mile away from the station. This is the sort of area I found good to, a few practice runs is to sort of start braking around there. So I'm going to go 60% brakes, or 0.6 of a mile because I was talking. So this would be interesting. I ain't done it this close to the station before, but I like to use 60%, you know, not too hard. I want passengers to get the ump. I think you can go up to 80, but I think we'll make plenty of time. 23, we're meant to be there at 24 and 30 seconds, so we're there early. Train getting to the station early in the UK. Fucking never heard of it. So we can sort of coast along the platform a bit more. Can we make it 60%? Go along a bit. Sod it, we used to do that. Oh, there you go. Did we get the end of our train on? Let's have a look. We did. Hey. Nice. The 12 carriage stop marker is about there. So that's when you got 12 carriages. That's where you should stop. See down the end of the platform. There's a few more. Yeah, let's pick up our first load of passengers. So it's take roughly about an hour. And there you go, timeliness bonus. That's the max score you can get. So wait for the beep and then go. Yeah, so that's the max score you can get. So we got max scores for both stations. We've only done the first one, and this is our next one. So we're doing all right for our gold. So the skill basically is learning your stopping distances and learning the route, I guess, as well. But with this, it's pretty helpful. I mean, I can tell you that the next stop is coming up. Speed limits come up here. As I say, I'm still pretty new. That's why I've got this on. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. It's a decent purchase. Would say the DLC. One thing I would say, DLC bloody expensive. I mean, unless there's a route you must have. All of the DLC, there's so much, and they're all about 20 notes each, like proper. I'm not even joking. So I'd say buy the routes you know first, or would like to drive your train on, and then sort of. My plan is I might buy like one route a month or something like that. I ain't gonna be constantly playing Train Simulator. Got other games I play, but well, we're coming up to our marker here, so let's start braking now. And I'm gonna brake for about 33% because that one was a bit too much as we was coming up. But we're not going as fast as we was, but I can see the train station coming up now, so I'm gonna do it back up to 60. As long as you're coming into the station around 30-40 mile an hour, I think that's fine. You're not going to overshoot it, well you shouldn't do. And boom, 40 mile an hour, bang on. So I think we're alright. So release the brakes a bit. I even like the sounds it makes. It does like sound like a train coming into the station. It's amazing. There we go. And I opened the doors a bit early there, but check the back. Yeah, we got on. Yeah, sweet. And we're early again. So I'm making good time. Should get max points for this one. Don't want to get no penalties. I've got to keep telling myself, don't just push it to the limit, because I always do. Like push like the speed limit as close as I can to the actual speed limit. What can I say, man? I like to keep the customers happy. Are we all ready? You all on yet? I could do this for a job. I could drive a train for a living quite easily. Be my dream job, I think. There you go. Wait for the beep until the doors close. And off we go. So that was Haywards Heath. Oh no, that weren't Haywards Heath, that was Burgess Hill. The next station is Haywards Heath. Haywards Heath. Green signal, all good. Yeah, I had to sort of brush up on my train signals when I bought it. Didn't know what the hell I was looking at. Still don't, really. I wonder if this like actually reminds, like sort of, I wonder if these buildings are actually here. Like their allotments, for instance, at this point on the track. Be interesting. See if they've got sort of accurate, they've got the scenery. I suppose you could Google map it. Oh yeah, so we've got plenty of time till let's have a look outside at this old yeah, so we're blasting our way to Haywards Heath, which will be our next stop. Don't worry, I didn't run a red light, that changes red as soon as we go through it. Proper realistic though, I must admit. It's I can imagine it's pretty much like, say 90% accurate, this, to what it is to like actually drive this route. Let's speed up a bit more. We have a 40. That warning sign is for the, if say if we was going to use the points up here, like the switch tracks, I think that's sort of what we'd have to be doing to use them. So if you was going to use them tracks, it'd be 40 mile an hour. But because we're not using them, we're alright to do 90. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what my understanding of that sign there. I'm trying to brush up on them because I want to get rid of this shit eventually. Right, let's start slowing down because I'm talking and not paying attention. Could mostly hit the 80% just for a tad. Go back to 60 now. Don't like hitting the 80% brake, but it don't hurt me passengers, so I guess it's alright in little bits. And we're at Haywards Heath. Come on, stop. Stop, 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 stop. I can actually go a bit further. Oh, you can't get any bang on in that. You can't get any bang on in that. Press T to open the door. Oh, nice. Oh, just the end here. But I think that's a mistake on the sort. I think they should come along a bit more, to be fair, because look, if you look here at the front, oh, I could come forward a bit, couldn't I? I could have come. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Whoops. That's why these doors ain't opening. You have to use these doors. I wonder if a train actually has done that before, like stopped like where the doors are here. People have to jump off. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good stop actually, but no, you have to come a bit further forward. Alright. Lesson learned. But I ain't lost any points because of it, that's the main thing. We was early though, so that's your price you pay for being early. Oh, done that way too quick then. Didn't wait for the beep. And I think because this is a 12 carriage train, you can go straight up to 100% on the throttle. And it don't make it too jolty for your passengers, so that's another one less thing to worry about. I think if it was a smaller train, it would accelerate a lot quicker, so you need to go through the stages of the throttle a bit more. Right, so we're alright to go back up to 90. We have a green light, no speed limit, so yeah, cool. Three Bridges is our next station, and that's 7.3 miles away, so bit of a distance. And we're approaching 90 miles an hour now, so I'm gonna come back a little bit. Oh, we've got loads of time before we hit 90 yet. Well, that's a nice bridge. Actually put that down and have a look. I mean, this bridge obviously exists. Don't know the name of it, but it looks alright. Who lives in that house there? Might Google map that, see if that house is there. To be fair, I don't know whereabouts we are exactly, so be a bit hard to Google. I think that was Three Bridges train. No, it weren't Three Bridges train station. That was the one before. The one before that was, you know, my mind's gone blank. Come on, get up to 90. Push it, push it, push it. Oh, no wonder I've got it on 60 odd. Right, we're at 90 now, so I'm just going to go a bit over and then sort of coast along at a lower throttle. There you go. Oh yeah. What train station is that? I can't. I'm trying to match the speed so I can read. No, I can't read it. I think I can actually press. No, that's not F1. What's the view where? Oh, you know what? I don't know, and I don't want to mess up my. How do I get out of this? I don't want to mess up the points. I know I was going a bit. I know I didn't have it on the thing, but I couldn't be asked to. I didn't really know what I was pressing, so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't mess up me bloody scenario for the points and that. Braking because we're approaching an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I'm just going to brake until about 75 and then put it up to 20. Still going down there, so I can put it up to 30. I just don't want to speed. There's the sign. Give it a bit more. Warning 70 if you're using the points there, but we should have a 90-mile-an-hour coming up soon. Oh, I did turn my lights on. I think that's right. I'm going a bit quick. There's a 90-mile-an-hour point. Just wait for our train to go past that sign. There you go. And we can up it now. Like these lights, how do you... Right, night running off, day running. There you go. On. Oh, lights are on. And then day running. There you go. Right. Right, start slowing down the old throttle there because we're giving it a bit of the beans. Set it down to 63. Oh, we need to brake, we need to brake. Train station coming up. Whoops. So he's trying to mess about with the lights, and I nearly missed me stop. Right, put it on 60. Here it is here. We should be alright. Slowing down enough, are we? Oh, I don't know. Might have to go down to 80. Something I don't want to do. Oh, you know what? I think we might be alright, you know. Yeah, for some reason I just clicked out of it then. And for some reason I just clicked out of it. I have to. Right, so we're going to fall to go to the end a bit more, let it run a bit. Let it run a bit more. So dab it, and then when you get there, 60. That's not bad, and we're a minute early. Look at that. 3 bridges. Just double check that. Oh, lovely job, look. See, this platform's a bit longer. So I'm pretty sure the other station should have been longer. Let's pull down this window. Right, so I don't know whether to edit this out or not while we're waiting around for bloody passengers. Come on. There's no one getting on it, but I guess we have to keep to a timetable. We have a green light as well. Nearly there. I cut it out because beep, there you go. I don't suppose you want to wait that long either. That's why I just edited out that little waiting bit. Next stop, Gatwick Airport. Oh, Gatwick. I was there about 6 months ago, Gatwick Airport. Flying to Poland went to see Auschwitz. Something I think everyone should do. It's very eye-opening. Obviously a very sad place to be, but you know, I just wanted to go there to sort of pay my respects. It's amazing what human beings can do to each other, really is. I think everyone should go. But yeah, I was at Gatwick. That's brought me onto that subject, really. I was at Gatwick about 6 months ago, going to Poland. Nice country, loved it. Really clean country. And we're coming up to our stop. But they do. I didn't get a train there. I actually drove there. And like, obviously, they done overnight parking. About 4 days worth of parking, but it was quite cheap, to be fair. Nice little car park they got there. It's quite easy to find your way around, so yeah. Big up Gatwick Airport. Right, I'm gonna start braking. I'll give it a bit. I'll leave it a bit before I start braking. Just got up to 100 mph to brake. There you go. I'll start braking now. 60. Just coming in, not too heavy, not too heavy. Will I make the end of the platform though? Might have to give it a bit of the beans here. 80%. Oh, no, stop. You know what? I don't think the front doors are gonna open. I overshot. No, look, the front doors could open. What a stop, mate. That's why you need me driving you to work. Look at that. Bomb. That was a perfect stop. Might have banged your head though as you come in the station, but let's look at Gatwick Airport. It's I didn't come by train, so I couldn't tell you whether it looks like it or not. But I reckon it is. Like I know. I can't know. Right, so next stop after this will be East Croydon, then Clapham Junction after that. Still waiting for these passengers to sort themselves out and get on the bloody train, mate. Come on, I'm waiting. Come on! Oh shit. Imagine that. That scared the shit out of someone just coming back off their holiday. We have a mad train driver in the front. Welcome to England. Fucking just go down the track and stupid. Tooting his horn. You're welcome, man. Oh dear. Yeah, after that was over, try and be a bit serious because I don't want to have too much of a fucking laugh and then mess up the objective of this is to actually do it without no penalties. What station's this? God, I can't even see no signs. Is that can you stop there or what? I suppose you can stop there. We haven't messed up yet, touch wood. Oh, well, East Croydon is actually a long way away. Didn't realise it's 14 miles away. So, it's not speed, eh? Let's bring it up to 90 in a... slower speed. You know what, I think we're quite away from hitting 90 yet. Couldn't go 100 until we hit around 90. 89. There you go. Let's stop it there. 39, just cruise at that. Could just cruise up a little bit. Don't want to go 91 because that will give us speed thing, so I'll just stop it there. Alright, there you go. Couldn't get that any closer, could you? My driving instructor told me on my test, not a train driving instructor, my car driving instructor told me the speed limit is a guide, not a target. I always use the speed limit as a target. Gotta hit that target, man. Oh, you won't catch me going fucking 20 in a 30. I'm going bang on 30. I'm quite a safe driver. 5 years, no accidents, so touch wood again. Don't want to be in an accident, to be fair. And I've been 4 years on a motorbike as well. No accidents on that either. So I've come off once. That was in the snow. Stupidly, I got caught out in the snow when I was at work one day, and I had to drive all the way home from the centre of London in the snow. Slow down for this 80 mile an hour limit there, and I come off when someone was crossing a zebra crossing, and my front wheel went up from underneath me. I had a soft landing. Right, let's just coast that. I'm trying to tell you the story and concentrate going down fucking hill. Let's just make sure I ain't gonna go over 80. We're approaching the 90 bit here, so we can sort of put 39 and speed up a bit more. And wait till we get. Yeah, I come off my bike once, but no one was injured. The only person that was injured was my handlebars. Got a bit bent and come away unscathed. But I were going fast enough really to injure myself. It was cold. I was freezing cold off. I think I nearly had caught hypothermia that day. I literally got home, and the heat from the house, when I got home, the heat from the house was actually burning me. So that's how cold I was. Like, I got into a warm house. You know, it's like when you put your hand under a warm tap, and sometimes you get that little cold, like sort of burning sensation. Well, that times 3 or 4 was when I got into my house. That's how cold I was. Like, it was just stupid. But I didn't want to leave it in London because otherwise it might get nicked or something like that, you know. People about, dodgy people about. My pride and joy, man, I ain't going to leave it stuck up there all day. So, after that, we are on our way to East Croydon. We are still 8 miles away. Going into the tunnel, let people know that we're about. You're joking me. I got 10 points knocked off for speeding. No. Oh shit. That must have been like a really downhill bit there, because I swear we still might have a chance of getting our gold star, but no. The actual thing of, see, I always push it to the limit and I always mess up at 1 point. Oh, that's really got me goat there, but hopefully we'll still get a gold star, man. This is a long bit of section of track. Like, this is the longest bit so far. Still quite a way as well. I think we're coming into more the London or suburbs of London now. It's getting more, definitely more built up. Right, so we have a 60 speed limit coming up. So this is obviously coming into Croydon because we're only 2 miles away. Well, 3 miles really. Rounded up. Ain't gonna start slowing down yet. Oh, yeah, I know. 60 speed limit warning, that was for. So slow down. Put the brakes on. Can we make it to 60? You might have to put it on 60%. 59, just coast up to the speed limit sign. I'm trying to concentrate because I don't want to get any more penalties. Oh, glitched as rendered in there. 60, there you go. We're doing 56, so we're fine. There's a 45 coming up. Just going to coast down the track for a bit. What's that? Was that West Croydon or South Croydon? Okay. If I could just coast down to 45, that'd be nice, but I think I'm going to have to add some brake. And there you go, there's 45. Yeah, there's a 45 marker just here. Just there. And there's a 31 just after it, so we're going to add a bit more brake. There you go, 30. Just coasting. Yeah, mostly 30 because of the sort of bendy station, I reckon. Health and safety. Start braking now. See if we can sort of push it along the platform a bit, but I don't want to go too far. It's a bit of a weird side, so I can't see what's going on. Definitely overshot. But I think it's fine, I think it'll register it. 01, yeah, we got in there just 701, so, but, yeah, we're just overshot, so the passengers will have to go through that door. Couldn't really open that door, really. But I could reverse back up, but, yeah, be easier just to use that door, wouldn't it? Hope them passengers have got a bit of common sense and to use that other door. I think I heard the doors close. It's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. We don't want to break that. It does go up to 45 a little way after, but just coast that. There you go up to 45 now. And then we can hit 60. Go up to 60, 100%. And there is an actual thing you can use here, which there's a 70-mile-an-hour section coming up, so I'm just going to use that when we get there. Going up 60, so let's just go a bit easier on the throttle around this bit. This is all downhill, so I'm just gonna coast it. You can see we're at 0 throttle, but I reckon we'll still be accelerating. Yeah, see, we just accelerated a bit, but we're coasting nicely around there. So yeah, that's the end of the downhill bit, so we can pump the thing back up to 20. Soon be able to hit 70. 59, just wait for that to switch over to 70 and then put it under 100. So this is your like little speed setter. What do they call it? Top speed setter. Decrease speed set. Like, so it sets your speed basically. I'll set it around 70. That should be fine. Shouldn't go over 70, even though we are at 100%. We shouldn't exceed 70 mile an hour. I'm just going to bring the throttle down though. Just I don't know whether it helps or not, but let's do it 62. Yeah, so we're coming up now, and then up towards Victoria. Next stop will be Clapham Junction, so southwest London really, isn't it? And then it's just, I know that Clapham ain't that far away from Victoria, so I think it should be a short hop to the actual station. Oh, that's a bit bumpy. What's that? Oh, I missed it. What's it? Ugh, north of something. Oh, I missed it. I'm going to decrease it to, I'm actually going to use a speed set, see if we can use it for braking. Let's set this to 60. Actually going to idle the throttle. See if we can come down just by coasting to 60. We're going to need to add some brake. 60 warning sign there. Gotcha. Oh. We went down. We went down to 54 just to make sure. There it is. Ain't got much else to say really. I've been trying to waffle this whole way through this video. Going along at 60 towards Clapham Junction on Train Simulator 2020. I'm still thinking about when I messed up there on that little downhill bit. It's just the like one thing. That's what happens when you speed. So we won't get sort of no penalties, but I'm just hoping we've done enough and don't mess up anymore to get the star for it. And here's Clapham coming up. Should have plenty of time to brake for it. No speed restrictions. That's not the station, it's the next station. What station is that? I can't get it. No, missed it. Is that North Croydon? Wandsworth Common. I got it. Wandsworth Common. Still quite a way. I know it's like really rapidly, but we're going slower than 90 and we broke 0.5, 0.6 of a mile away before. So we've got plenty of sort of time before we get there still. I mean, it's still quite near. Less than a mile away. I can brake a bit later. Still gonna coast and get ready for the brakes. Say about, wait, the brakes on now. Oh, we've got loads. Could easily do it. Just looking for the station. I think that is there, around the bend. As I say, normally we've been hitting the actual platform around 40, so loads of time. Are we on time? Yes, we're a minute early-ish. So I'm going to sort of cut the video a bit again, waiting for the passengers to get off and on. There you go. And I've overshot it a tad, I think. That's the front of the train. No, I haven't. See, that's a good stop. Why ain't the doors opening then? Back. See, I wanted to make sure there's enough for people at the back to get on as well. So, I think that's a good stop, man. You can't. Well, they haven't penalised me for it, but the doors won't open. Right. Still speaks 60 speed limit, isn't it? That back there. Different looking train, that one. There's a 45-mile-an-hour warning sign here. I don't know if it goes down to 40 or not. I know Victoria's not that far away. Yeah, there you go. Wait for the doors to close. I heard them close. No, that's a 45. It might be for the points. Keep the speed set to 60. Oh no, look. It's just outside the station there's a speed restriction, so let's put it down to 45. I ain't gonna go above 45. I ain't gonna chance it. We need to see if we can salvage this. I think I lost 10 points for my speeding. Let's remember the brake. Oh no, it's uphill. I thought it was downhill. I was about to go downhill. I was like, oh god. Yeah, give it a full whack up here. It's uphill bit. Oh, it's getting close, you know. Getting proper close. I don't like it. Oh look, there's a shard. Battersea Power Station there. Yep, we're definitely getting closer to Victoria. A 40-mile-an-hour warning sign coming up soon. We'll go a bit more. What's that? Is that our track? Right, yeah. So what we need to do here is just slow down a bit. Slow down to 40. Because that means that we might have to stop soon. I don't know. All I know is a rig, but I don't know whether this means we need to stop soon or be prepared to stop. I'm actually going to break down to 20s because no, 30. We're going downhill. I don't want to break the 20. The 40 limit. There's a 20 limit coming up as well. Alright. Let's break down to 20. I think this is the actual 20 bit. Let's start, yeah, we managed to do it. Sweet. There you go. Coming into the station now. Just to coast through this a little bit. Yeah, might have been that train there that yellow signals were for. Let's give it some 20% throttle as we come in. we go, we're at Victoria. Hey! I'm not gonna mess it up. We have to do now is see if we get a gold star. Slow down to 10 mile an hour. Nice, there you go. Open the doors. Let's let the passengers out. Here we are at London Victoria. That's the back end of the train. Front end. It's here. We're quite close to the end of the platform there. There you go. And we actually got here before our time a lot, so we just got to basically wait until this timer down the bottom finishes, and then we've done. We basically got there just before 7:17 in the morning. Oh, let's make sure we got our gold, mate. That's all I want now. It's been quite a long video, I know, but you have successfully completed the journey between Brighton and London. Well done. Hey, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our. Did we get a gold star? 989. So what's that? Does that get us a gold star? I don't know. Yeah, it does. Capital Commuter, that's the one we've done. London to Brighton, yeah. 60 minutes. Yeah, it was around 60 minutes, wasn't it? Right, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you watching the video. Bit of a random video. I know I ain't uploaded one for a while, but hopefully I will start uploading videos again soon. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned. I've been Cozza, and I'll see ya next time. Cheers. Bye.
That's good.